Starting a weight loss journey can certainly be overwhelming, but I'm here to give you a step-by-step guide that you can start implementing today. If you're new here, my name is Kara. Welcome to my channel. I recently lost 110 pounds naturally and kept the weight off for a year, so I'm happy to share this guide with you in hopes that it will help you start your weight loss journey today. So stay tuned. First step, set realistic goals. We have to make sure we're setting goals that are easily attainable, nothing that's outrageous. For example, maybe I have a wedding to prepare for that I need to be bridesmaid ready in 3 months and I need to lose 100 pounds. I know I need to lose 100 pounds, but realistically, it's October 1st and the wedding's at the end of December. I can't lose 100 pounds safely within that time frame. So a more realistic approach would be, okay, maybe I set a goal of trying to lose 15 pounds in the next 3 months. Maybe I set a goal of trying to walk daily for the next 5 weeks. You want to be able to set small, achievable goals, because if you set your sights on the stars and you're thinking, oh, I'll lose 100 pounds in the next 3 months, you're gonna let yourself down because you'll see that it's a harsh reality that probably won't come true. And you wanna make sure you're actually meeting those goals so that you can continue on your weight loss journey. So definitely make sure you're setting realistic goals for yourself. That's tip 1. Step 2, cleaning up your diet. That is so important. You have to clean up your diet in order to see major change within your body. A lot of times what I hear is weight loss is 80% of what you eat, 20% of working out. I disagree. I actually think it's 90% of what you eat, 10% of you working out. That's when I saw the most change. Again, I told you I lost 110 pounds, and one thing that I definitely did was eliminate those processed foods. And once I started to eliminate those processed foods, the weight just fell off. And partly is because when I first started my weight loss journey, I started with Weight Watchers, which all food is allowed and it has certain amount of points tied to the food based on the fat and the sugar in the food. So I was still eating fast food and I was still having fruits and veggies. Yes, the weight came off, but it didn't come off very fast. When I eliminated the fast food or any processed food, things in plastic, that's when I noticed the real change and the weight started to fall off. It was simple, it was easy. I was using the bathroom like crazy, so lots of water, but it was because I wasn't having as much sodium intake as you are when you're outside or going to restaurants and things of that nature. It was just easier because I knew what was going in my body, whether it was salmon and veggies that I made or it was eggs and bacon that I made. Everything that I ate came from my kitchen, or it was a fruit that I bought from the store or a veggie I bought from the store, but everything I kept really clean. So you have to clean up your diet. I will say this, I would not start cold turkey. Cold turkey is definitely hard. I did start cold turkey just because I was really, really tired, but the amount of mental anguish that I battled with was really hard. So I definitely recommend you start making small changes that overall will lead to big changes. For example, earlier I told you about me loving soda. Maybe you try to eliminate 1 soda a day. Let's say you have 3 a day, you're trying to eliminate it down to 0 a day. We'll start slow. See how you do with 1 less soda per day. And then maybe next week you take away another soda and see how you feel. Start replacing those drinks with water and you'll start to notice small changes within your body just with those quick things that you can easily implement. Also, with cleaning up your diet, it is important that you are tracking what you eat. So it's important that you get a food scale and that you're also using some type of method to track your progress and what you're eating. So I use MyFitnessPal. You're welcome to download MyFitnessPal. I put the link in my description box. You can also use a manual pen and paper. You can put it in your phone. There's plenty of apps to track what you're eating, but that is very important so you know what's going in and out of your body. I do recommend that you go to this website here to find out how many calories your body needs every day to survive, to also lose weight and also gain weight. It gives you a breakdown of everything. This is where I would definitely start so you know exactly what you should be eating and how much every single day. It's also really important that you're planning your weeks out and what you eat. So I had a template that I would use where I would write what I'm having for breakfast Monday through through Sunday, lunch and dinner the whole week, and I planned it out. It helped with my grocery planning, and also I saved a ton of money because I was cooking at home and not eating out. And I followed that plan to the T, and it worked out beautifully. So that's something you can implement also. Step 3, start with a simple exercise. I don't want you joining any gyms right now. That is not the goal. We're not going to join any gyms. We are just going to stick with the basics. Free is for me. So free YouTube workout. Find a workout that you like, no more than 30 minutes, and try to do something different every day. Or go for a walk outside. If you have a treadmill at home, go for a 30-minute walk. 30-minute walks will save your life. So definitely do 30-minute walks. 30-minute walks helped me tremendously lose the weight in my 110-pound weight loss journey. So walking is very important. As you start to lose the weight and you feel better about yourself and you're building confidence, I definitely recommend you do some type of strength training workout. There are workouts on YouTube. There are workouts outside of YouTube, maybe around your area and your city. There are different classes you can try. So definitely find something that you love and stick with it, because that 30 minutes of activity is so important to your weight loss journey. Overall, just find something that you love. That 30 minutes of activity is so important in your wellness journey, but also your mental health journey as well. Step 4, tracking your progress. I know earlier we talked about MyFitnessPal, but you also need to be tracking other things as well. First, you need to track your weight. I'll include a link to a scale in my description box, and you also need to be measuring your food. I will put a measuring scale in the description box as well. You will also need to measure your body. So your bust, your waist, your hips, your legs, your arms, all of that you do need to measure. And I recommend measuring that once a month. You do need a body measure. I would not use a tape measure, but a body measure. And I'll include another link in the description box for that as well, just to keep track of how is your body changing. Sometimes it doesn't always change with the numbers. It can change in the amount of muscle mass you have. So it's very important that you are tracking all of the changes happening within your body, and you'll keep track of those inches that you are losing too. Step 5. This might be the most important step, so really listen here. Build a support system. I'm not talking about just a random friend, hey girl, I'm going on a weight loss journey. No, I need you to find people who are here for you, that want you to win in every way in your life, and they understand that you have goals and they're there for you. They believe in you, they're going to support you. They're not going to try to make you sway. They're not jealous of you, and they want to see you win. That is your support system, and those are the people that you need around you during your weak times, when you have a craving for something or you've had a bad day and you want to go eat. It's important that you have those people in your corner who will support you and guide you back to what your goals are. So make sure you have that support system. Step 6, stay consistent and adjust as needed. We all know that weight loss is not one size fits all. So you have to do what works best for you. I could do a pescatarian diet and maybe end up gaining weight versus, let's say Jane Doe did it and she can lose 20 pounds. Every diet change is going to be different with everyone. So make sure you're doing what works best for you. Make adjustments as needed. If you're finding that you're eating too much dairy, it makes you gassy, remove dairy. Try to find something else that will fulfill that protein that you need, and it will not give you the gas. If you're finding it very difficult to eliminate soda and replace with water, maybe you're making a small change of that diet soda, right? And I know some people are like, oh no diet soda, but it's easier said than done when people who have not had a soda addiction are actually trying to overcome it. So if you need to make that change, that pivot from a regular soda to a diet soda, you got to do what you got to do. Those small adjustments will add up. And with staying consistent, some days will be better than most. Some days, I remember in my journey, I would be the same weight for a month and hit those plateaus. And although it's really discouraging, I would start off my week with what's working well and what are my areas of opportunity that I can pour into and maybe do something different. And as long as I stay consistent and reminding myself of the goal that I'm working towards, I was able to get right back into it and increase my patience, and then I ended up seeing those results on the scale. So it's so important that you stay consistent and not give up. It took me 2.5 years to lose 110 pounds, and to most people that sounds like a long time, and to me it was. I hit several plateaus. I fell off of the diet, I fell off of the changes, I got back on, and I just kept going back and forth. But one thing about me is I stayed consistent until I reached my goal weight, and now I'm here. So let's recap. Step 1, we're gonna set realistic goals. Setting those small attainable goals will keep your motivation up as you continue through your wellness journey. Step 2, you're gonna clean up your diet, whether it's all in one sweep or maybe it's baby steps. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to see where we're not making the best choices and try to find healthy replacements and see how those small changes add up over time. Step 3, we're gonna start finding a simple exercise, whether it's walking 30 minutes a day, throwing on a YouTube video, or signing up for your local fitness class. We are going to decide to be active at least 5 times a week and starting 30 minutes a day. Step 4, we're gonna track our progress, whether that's through the food scale, weighing ourselves, measuring ourselves, or tracking what we're eating and putting in our body every day by downloading MyFitnessPal. That is what we are going to do, because there's no way for you to continuously track your progress other than actually tracking your progress. So getting those numbers are super important. Of course, we can rely on the way we feel. That sounds great, but let's just say that scale's not moving and you want other results. You want to stay motivated to know that something's working. Sometimes you may have lost 5 inches and you don't know because that number is playing a trick on you on the scale. So we definitely want to make sure we're measuring everything when we are on our journey. Step 5, we're building that support system. Build a support system with people who choose you, who love you, who see you, who will support you through your ups and downs. It is so important that you choose the right support team. You can also look for Facebook groups for other women that are in similar circumstances, and you can certainly use that as an outlet as well. Step 6, we're gonna stay consistent and adjust as needed. There is no one size fits all when it comes to weight loss. Everything doesn't work for everybody, and it will take trying some things and giving up some things and trying something different, and that's okay. It's all about progress and not perfection. Now that you have the tools to start your weight loss journey, you can start today. There is no excuse. You can absolutely do it and make those small changes. If this video was helpful for you, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will be back with future tips to help you in your weight loss journey. See ya.